right on radio from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Get in the morning, inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Divine and Martin Efaneshuku, aka Lady B and Meta, from Monday to Fridays from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the morning drive. 173.5 EBEONADI FM.
Unasalachi Igbo n'ụlọ ndị ọma na-ege anyị ntị. Ekene m ụlọ na-asị ka nkwọtata akwọtara anyị ihe ọma na ekene ụlọ maka mbụ. Ndewo onye sonyere anyị n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi EBEONADI 103.5 FM n'ụbọchị tata bụ mkpụrụ ụbọchị atọ n'ime ọnwa Ọktoba ọnwa ọhụrụ 2022 naanị otu nkeji o ji gata elekere 7. Anyị wee na-asị ka ọnwa ọhụrụ a nwetara anyị ihe dị mma. Ọ n'oge newspaper headlines ka anyị batara n'ime ya na anyị ga-eburu ụzọ jee zie ozi wee laghachite azụ nwee ike ịgụpụtara gị ya bụ ihe dị n'isi akwụkwọ akụkọ ndị anyị ji wee bata ya nọkwa n'ebe ije anyị na-alaghachite ọzọ.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that the complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Udo chiara gị bụ onye na-esonyere anyị n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi EBEONADI n'oge newspaper headlines n'ụtụtụ tata. Anyị ji akwụkwọ akụkọ Guardian, Punch, Nation, Premium Times, Daily Trust, Vanguard, Tribune, This Day, Sun wee bata. Ọkwa mmiri chọrọ isonyere anyị izite ozi n'ihe anyị gụpụtara gị na isi akwụkwọ akụkọ. Biko gaa n'ihu sonyere anyị na Facebook page anyị bụ EBEONADI 103.5 FM maọbụ na izitere anyị ozi na WhatsApp maọbụ na SMS na 08096661035. Ị ga-enweta anyị ma ọ bụrụ na stream anyị online na mixlr.com/gistfm. Aha m bụ Divine.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Federal government cautions ASUU over disobeying National Industrial Court order. Senate investigates alleged reallocation of Atala oil field. Police now notice in Lagos recover firearm. 2023. Navy boss warns officer to stay away from partisan politics. Hospital delivers mentally challenged woman of twins in Ekiti. 2023, Inspector General of Police trains pilots, aircraft maintenance officers over seamless area surveillance. Industrial hubs critical in growing Nigeria's economy. Federal Inland Revenue Service. Federal government to enforce water test policy for boreholes. Orders. Minister. Potable water. Federal government develops 66,761 water schemes. Adamu. Matawale Support Group Chairman. Orders dump PDP for APC in Sokoto. Federal government says second Niger bridge 95% ready. Council for Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria applauds project. In no one celebrates life like Nigeria. New York City Mayor. Buhari okays Commander of the Federal Republic National Honors for ex-Speaker Dogora. Nigeria will be stronger after 2023 pool. ADC reps candidate. Why IPOB did not declare seats at home for tomorrow. Recommit to transparency. Declare your assets. Socio-economic rights and accountability project, urges Buhari. Equipment failure responsible for Bado oil spill, says joint investigation visit report. Yoruba Rights Group backs Akeredolu orders over AK-47 for Amotekun. Why Nigeria needs true federalism now by Okpadokun orders. Adeboye Sanwo-Olu seek prayer for leaders. Adeboye Sanwo-Olu seek prayer for leaders. 2023, same faith tickets not healthy for Nigeria's unity, cleric warns. Commander decorates 83 personnel with medals for gallantry in Northeast. Embrace best democratic practices, Delta monarchs tell Nigerians. Cleric foresee better nation as Dawn canvasses robust secondary school education. Fayemi receives transition committee report. Senate investigates alleged wrongful reallocation of oil fields. Masari lauds South Korean Foundation over $5 million investment in rice farming. Ondo. Breast Cancer Association of Nigeria decry lack of institutional support for cancer patients. Nigeria Academy of Medicine tax presidential candidates on health agenda. Business premises, farmlands, homes destroyed by flood in Niger. Supreme Court verdict makes Edo PDP victory sure, says Obaseki. Kaduna cleric, Buru, leaders prayers for peace, unity in Nigeria. Kaduna cleric, Buru, leads prayers for peace, unity in Nigeria. Beware of scam bishops, ex-youth leader tells Tinubu, Obi, Atiku, others, how insecurity affects quality, reliability of data by National Bureau of Statistics boss. Church fetes widows, young singles, others at Nigeria's independence celebration. Church fetes widows, young singles, others at Nigeria's independence celebration. At 50, Petroleum Training Institutes appraisal in oil, gas sector. Striking Abia resident doctors resume work as government pays 7 months' salary. Our campaign will be issue-based, says Castina Guba candidate. Rather, stakeholders adopt Bini Declaration on Access to Information. Edo government not owing state varsity staff, boasts commissioner. Ejidike moves to reconcile aggrieved party members towards delivering Tinubu. Commencement of campaigns offer hope, opportunity to address nation's challenges, says expert. Court to declare authentic APC senatorial candidate for Abia Central tomorrow. Enugu PDP denies attack on Labour Party members. University of Ibadan alumni Lagos branch to honor elders, outstanding members. Labs to set up campus entrepreneurship village in Ondo State. PDP stands the chance of winning 2023 presidential election. Atiku Abubakar. Asaba, Agog, as Obi supporters take over major roads. ASUU strike will end permanently when more private varsities emerge, says Imumolen. Nigeria will be great despite challenges, says Christian Association of Nigerian Presidents. Experts harp on waste recycling for a safer, healthier environment. Don't lose hope in Nigeria, Christian Association of Nigeria Presidents urges Nigerians. Integrity of 2023 pool critical to Nigeria's survival, NMPP tells INEC. Aisha Buhari, Oruremi, governor's wife, lead Women Campaign Council. Ugwanye, my dearest leader, Edochie. Ugwanye, my dearest leader, Edochie. Zero tolerance policy on gender-based violence, non-negotiable, Sanwo-Olu. Reconstruct failed roads in Edo, Obaseki tells federal government. NMPC acquires Oando's OVH, takes over 380 filling stations. Nigeria Act 62, leaders pray for peace, unity, progress. UNESCO harps on promotion, preservation of African culture. OCOA, Board of Trustees set up efforts to resolve PDP crisis. Police parade one chance gang. 2023, Tinubu is best, Fola rain. Obedience lockdown Lagos, Osogbo, Uyo, others. Nigeria gets World Bank's $750 million to improve business environment. Gombe at 26. Yahaya dedicates achievements to residents. Independence Day, Masari donates wheelchair, hospital equipment to physically challenged. And lastly, Group preaches against violence, sues for peace ahead general election.
Now, Daily Trust 2023, PDP could have made Peter be its presidential candidate as a president. 2023, PDP could have made Peter be its presidential candidate as a president. Nigeria at 62, we must not lose hope. Can. Nigeria at 62, we must not lose hope. Can. Flood kills 37, displaces 171,000 in Adamawa. 1 year after, group to immortalize Professor Sule Bello. Gombe lawmaker intervenes in power supply, schools for constituency. Fayemi confers Oni Uyi 2022 award on Ekiti citizens. Flood submerges 12 communities in Edo. I criticize Buhari for failing to end killings in Benue. Autumn. Abductions dip by 28% in August as troops scale up operations. Code of Conduct Bureau (CCB) commissioners accuse chairman of sitting on petitions against public officers. Remain united, just Chief Imam tells Nigerians. Ex-footballer arrested for cocaine trafficking, of coup d'etat and political fragility in West Africa. What's new in the agri sector? National Day under flood waters. 2023. Issue-based campaigns beyond conventional optics. Open letter to our presidential candidates. Okada ban. Importation of motorcycles drops by 93 billion naira in half-year 2022. Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation, Africa Deposit Insurance Agencies to strengthen operational resilience. OML 46. Senators knock Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission over reallocation of Atala oil field. Federal government begins disbursement of 324.6 billion naira World Bank fund by December. NEITI portal for real owners of oil gas companies to boost transparency urges. 5 years after, Standard Organization of Nigeria returns to Nigerian seaports. 5 years after, Standard Organization of Nigeria returns to Nigerian seaports. Abuja Aviation Varsity excites ICAO Qatar. Renewal of multi-billion naira terminal concession ready for approval. Nigeria Port Authority. Skyline Group opens 9 stores, plans more in Abuja. Others. How we will address the problem of building collapse. Builders chair. NIESV President calls for insurance on high-rise buildings. PDP crisis: National Working Committee positions should be rezoned after polls. Senator Yaro. Wheeler: not a threat to my senatorial bid. Autumn: APGA urges Nigerians to keep hope alive. 2023: over 600 pro-Tinubu groups trained in grassroots mobilization. Atiku will win Plateau despite JAMB's withdrawal of support. Stakeholders: 2023 will prioritize security, infrastructure in Katsina. Lado. Professional Football Association of Nigeria fighting for a good cause. Pako. A dependent independence. Nigerian politics turning to comedy show. Twips react to videos of Tinubu Atiku. I am not dead. Tinubu breaks silence. Drama as Tinubu rocks Davido's song. Drama as Atiku rocks Davido's song. Tinubu hits treadmill. Independence. Nigerians close down New York streets with parade. Ayemi receives Transition Committee report, says he's leaving enduring legacy. Nigeria records fresh 41 cases of monkeypox in 7 days. PDP reclaims Abuja Council chairmanship from APC. Monarch wife abducted in Kwara. Nigeria at 60. There's nothing to celebrate, says retired AIG. Man, 20, nabbed for allegedly raping impregnating 13-year-old in Nasarawa. Tambuwal stops salaries of striking lecturers. Dogs owned by church mauls man to death in Lagos. Ex-footballer arrested at Lagos airport for cocaine trafficking. How doctor buried married woman inside Kwara General Hospital. Sokoto spends 8 billion naira annually on school feeding, exams. Tambuwal. Ekiti Hospital delivers mentally challenged woman of twins. Kaduna. Use coalition joint task force members to fight banditry. AIG tells military DSS. NDLEA arrests 2 Malians over attempt to export drugs illegally. Doctor: why many are suffering silently from rheumatological disorder. 2 POS robbers killed by mob in Lagos. Police. Federal Capital Territory Council records over 1,500 marriages in 8 months. Federal government to begin enforcement of water test for boreholes. Minister. Brain drain. Lagos employed 920 health workers in 9 months. Official. Second Niger Bridge 95% ready. Official. 174 dead in Indonesia football stampede. 50-year-old man dies as fire destroys 33 rooms, 22 shops in Lagos. Praise landmark achievements of APC in Southeast. Basil Ejidike tells Ndibo. Anambra lawmaker: how my driver was gunned down on his first day at work. NNPP pulls massive crowd in Kano. Festus Keyamo mocks #obedience over Lagos rally. Frank Shaibu taunts Tinubu after Atiku's visit to Gombe. ASUU strike will be permanently over when more private universities are established. Professor Imomolen. NGOs committed to impacting healthy, sustainable development growth in Nigeria. Apoduse, inside Abuja's unmotorable slum. Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria demands suspension of activities in Lagos. Nigerian speechwriter, private investigator debuts as author. Obi supporters defy police, shut down Lagos. 70,000 to benefit from Rural Electrification Agency. 70,000 to benefit as Rural Electrification Agency launches Africa Mini Grid Program. 2023. Parties must disclose sources of campaign funds. INEC chair. 2023. More invalid registrations to be removed from voters' register. Professor Yakubu. Independence Day. Buhari, Jonathan, Osibanjo, others celebrate at Eagle Square. Kano farmers groan as dam water washes away farmlands. Africa must take regional economic integration seriously. What I aim to achieve with publication of my columns into a book, Kolawole, Nigeria and the Season of Seasoned Tongues. How the prolonged ASUU strike is affecting the North. The burden, the Africa debt burden, the African debt burden. Nigeria at 62. Africa's giant of yesterday, today and tomorrow. Nigeria 2023 polls. Here come the campaigns. Nigeria at 62. The mixed fortune of her diversity and the 2023 agenda. How population growth is causing river banks to expand in Nigeria. Looted Benin, looted Benin bronzes will go on show for one last time in Berlin. Why Taraba yam producing communities are losing millions. Sokoto farmers explain why yields are declining. Why agri agencies should consider farm radio films for increased food production. We can't feed our new cassava plants alone. Cross River farmers. 50% of Plateau poultry farmers shut down business. Nigeria at 62. Okay. The mixed fortunes of her diversity and the 2023 agenda. Sokoto farmers explain why yields are declining. Otu according this day, Daily Trust Notutra.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. 25 million naira fine, pay Punch 28-year debt. Court tells Attorney General of the Federation. Strike. Reps meet Buhari Tuesday. Federal government wants ASUU. Tinubu denies death rumor, says, I am healthy. You can't suspend our activities. Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria tells Sanwo-Olu. Lassa fever cases hit 929. Monkeypox now 318. Pay our salaries. Doctors tell Imo, Ondo, Ekiti. Knocks as Buhari's men, others get national awards. BB Naija fans jubilate as FINA wins 100 million naira. Aggrieved governors meet in Enugu, plot ASUU removal. Nigeria must return to true federalism, ex Nadeko scribe. Oba of Benin predicts better future for Nigeria. Adeboye plans national prayer, fasting, says nation troubled. Federal Capital Territory ethnic groups urged to involve in campaigns. Flood kills 4, sack scores in Anambra, Delta. Second Niger bridge ready in December, says federal government. Mandatory water test policy for boreholes coming. Minister. National Union of Teachers absolves Kwara government of illegal salaries deduction. Lagos seeks investors to boost food sufficiency. Sanwo-Olu restates commitment to eradicating sexual violence. Old persons shouldn't be made redundant. Why NSAS protesters went to Lekki toll gate? Ezekwesili. Muslim ticket. Ezekwesili knocks APC, PDP for insensitivity. Muslim ticket. Ezekwesili knocks APC PDP for insensitivity. Rep. Autumn's aid. Trade wars over 2023 elections. Federal government wants ASUU against disobeying court order. Gbenga Daniel attributes success to Tinubu, begins campaign. Tinubu the box. Okay, we've taken this. Adekunle. Governor Abdul Razak. Emir. Saraki mourn drowned cleric. AIDS. Pete Edochie wife celebrates anniversary. May sparks reaction. Second Niger Bridge ready 2024. Acting Federal Controller. Adeboye laments cost of bread, flight tickets, orders. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Nigeria needs independence from corruption, disunity, poverty. Obi supporters hold rallies in Lagos, Kaduna, others. Sanwo-Olu tax Nigerians on greatness. Floods, Kwara recover corpses. Water scarcity hits Kogi. Nigeria's economic woes self-inflicted. Vice Chancellor's leader laments. Anambra APC promises Tinubu victory. Mob attacks claim 18 in 1 year. Report. Troops firepower has reduced crime, says Chief of Air Staff. Be tougher on oil thieves. Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry tells federal government. Independence Day, Buhari, Jonathan, US, others mark anniversary. CBN, NIBSS alarmed over rising internet fraud. If I will choose next Alafin, says Oyo Messi. Nigerian National Petroleum Company, now Africa's largest retailer, acquires Owando stations. PDP, Labour Party, ASUU, others fault Buhari's performance claims. No deal until Ayu resigns, Wike tells Atiku. PDP plans intervention. Nigerians suffering. Hopelessness may not end soon, Wike. Lagos police nab 3-man syndicate specialized in defrauding passengers. Federal government moves to end amnesty program. Group kicks. Counter-terrorism. Army decorates 5 personnel for outstanding performance. Anambra flood. National Emergency Management Agency confirms 1 dead. 651,000 displaced. We are in a war situation at Adeboye. Disruption in Lagos parts for Lagosians good. Sanwo-Olu don't deny Saraki national honor. CNG tells Lawal. Don't deny Saraki national honor. CNG tells Lawan. Why US demands commitment when repatriating stolen funds. Kano, no sit at home Tuesday. IPOB. United Action for Democracy claims ASUU strike may work against Tinubu. 174 die in Indonesia stadium stampede. League suspended. 330 policemen grumble over unpaid Osun election allowance. Ondo, federal government, International Fund for Agricultural Development trains farmers in agricultural production. Uniport denies recruitment reports. 6 police probe. Mbaka's Adoration Ministry opens today. Worshippers rejoice. Okowa meets Wabara, says PDP on reconciliation path. Abia doctors facing hardship over 23 months unpaid salaries. Nigeria Medical Association share. Anambra lawmakers recount convoy attack, snubs award ceremony. Buhari to honor Abakiari, Baba, Okonjo-Iweala, others. Nigeria better as united country, says Ozodemma. Independence Day, US to support Nigeria against terrorism. Independence Day, Akeredolu frees 16 from prison. PDP, Board of Trustee, Okowa in reconciliation meeting in Abuja. PDP, Board of Trustee, Okowa in reconciliation meeting in Abuja. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper. Please stay.
na-ebute ọrịa jupụtara na gburugburu anyị. O kwesịrị ka anyị chekwaa onwe anyị na gburugburu anyị n'aka ụmụ nje. Ya mere ụlọ ọrụ Hadis aka na-eme aerosol germicide ji mepụta digital pine fresh antiseptic nke na-egwepụ ụmụ nje a niile kpamkpam, na-eji nchekwa bụ ọkpọkọpị wee chụọ ụmụ nje a ọsịsọ elu. Ọ na-achụpụ ha n'ụlọ ọrụ, ụlọ ahụike, ụlọ ọgwụ, ụlọ akwụkwọ, ụlọ akụ, ụlọ oriri na ọṅụṅụ na ebe mgbakọ ọha mmadụ dị iche iche, na-ewere isi ọma pine fresh chụọ ebe ndị a mma maka ikpuru ime ndụ. Digital pine fresh antiseptic anaghị enye akpụkpọ ahụ anyị mmekpa ahụ, mana ọ na-egwepịa nje iri eke. Digital pine fresh anaghị aganye nri, aka ọrụ ya n'ịchụpụ nje bụkwa Digital pine fresh nwekwara nkwado ndị bụ ụwa. Ị nwere ike inweta ya n'ebe a na-ere ọgwụ ma n'ụlọ ahịa ndị ọzọ. Maka isoro kesaa digital pine fresh antiseptic, kpọọ akara ekwentị 0703 924 6169. Digital pine fresh antiseptic maka nchekwa zuru ezu.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
You're welcome back. You're still tuned to EBEONADI 103.5 FM, and this is Newspaper Headlines. Remember that you can send your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp on 080-9666-1035. You can as well join us on Facebook for your reactions at EBEONADI 103.5 FM. Remember that you can also stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. We are on to the Punch newspaper. PDP, Board of Trustee Okowa in reconstruction meeting in Abuja. Valued added tax suit. Wike 6 expedited Supreme Court hearing. Lagos Ibadan. Convoy takes one way. Traffic worsens. Lagos Ibadan. Convoy takes one way. Traffic worsens. We are still talking to aggrieved party members. Atiku. Gridlock as Obi supporters rally grounds Uyo. Independence. Buhari, Jonathan, others mark anniversary in Abuja. Kogi police security men apprehend suspected cultists. APC's commitment to national unity unassailable. Publicity secretary. Buhari leaves Nigerians with nothing to celebrate. Labour Party. We will not labor in vain, says Obedience. Bonu hosts first independence parade after 12 years. Asaba, 1 million march for Obi's disrupts independence celebration. Asaba, 1 million march for Obi disrupts independence celebration. Nigeria grappling with corruption, terrorism, says Presbyterian prelate. ICAO, Qatar to partner Nigeria on aviation varsity. Nigeria's future may lie with politicians. Nigeria's future may not lie with politicians. Amadi. Ukraine, 20 dead after attack on civilian convoy. Russia suspends gas to Italy after Australia problem. African Union condemns Burkina Faso coup. Independence. Emir Bayero organizes prayer session for Nigeria. PDP governorship candidate Odi salutes Ebonyi at 26. We want Nigeria to rise again, says Kumi. And lastly, Nigeria at 62. So far, not so good.
Now, Vanguard newspaper. Federal government to ramp up tax collection eyes 9 trillion naira in 3 years. Federal government to ramp up tax collection eyes 9 trillion naira in 3 years. Act gives you opportunity to be counted in society. Babalola Lawson. Reverberating sound of drums for united Nigeria. Nation, nature sensation, portraits of emotion. Nature sensation, portraits of emotion. Gunmen kidnap monarch driver in Kwara. Gunmen kidnap monarch driver in Kwara. Nigeria at 62. We are in war situation. Adeboye, PFN. Incessant strike destroying varsity education in Nigeria. JAMB registrar. Post-primary crisis persistent in Ondo APC. NLC, TUC urged to rescue Lagos Labour Party. Foundation gives scholarship, educational materials to pupils. Tinubu passionate about Nigeria in UK for consultation. APC chieftain. Corruption rocks Code of Conduct Bureau as commissioners accuse chairman of sitting on petitions. Few days to celebration, teachers plead with Buhari governors to implement new welfare package. Oba of Benin, Oni of Ife, Okonjo-Iweala, Adadebo, others make list of national honors. How states can access $750 million World Bank loan, federal government. 2023. UNDP tasks INEC personnel others on successful polls. Tell Nigerians your health plan. Academy charges Tinubu, Atiku, Obi. Tell your stories from Nigeria's perspective. Odoto tasks creatives. 2023. Tell Nigerians how you will tackle health. Ohebulam challenges Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, others. Education system buffeted on all sides. The ASUU challenge. Man electrocuted as midnight fire guts buildings in Lagos. Mob lynches headers in Kaduna. Many displaced, others trapped as flood ravages Delta Edo communities. Police recover decomposed bodies of two ladies inside CMD's office in Kwara. Police recover decomposed bodies of two ladies inside CMD's office in Kwara Hospital. Fuel economy: why diesel buses now run on fabricated fuel tanks. 2023. APC chances in Katsina without ex-SGS Inowa. Niger Delta stakeholders want a rejigging of implementation of amnesty deal. Flood: Yobe government orders evacuation of two communities. 2023. I am not dead. Tinubu tweets from London.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Atiku will build government of national unity. NRM will spring surprise at polls. NRM will spring surprise at polls. Chieftain rallies support for APC presidential candidate. Nimet to farmers, adhere to climate information. Vote for problem solvers. APC professionals, self-sponsored non-governmental organization promotes deaf culture through arts. Appeal Court president invites lawyers to fill 16 vacancies. Startups attracted over $1.6 billion in FDI in 2021. Nigeria Center for Disease Control, over 7,000 Nigerians yet to recover from COVID-19. Petitions on graft, Senate panel angry as CCB chairman shuns summons. Petitions on graft, Senate panel angry as CCB chairman shuns summons. Water resources bill is pro-development, not politics, says minister. Nigeria's leather products export hit $800 million in 2022, says official. How to overcome challenges of old age by United Nations Association. And lastly, plants crucial to human existence, survival.
Now, this day newspaper, Sea Dogs donate over 3.8 million naira medical services to Rivers. Sea Dogs donate over 3.8 million naira medical services to Rivers. Fayemi, Ekiti transition law designed to stabilize. Ekiti transition law designed to stabilize. Rearmament, federal government procures 37 fighter jets. Rearmament, federal government procures 37 fighter jets. Nezra boss lauds Buhari's United Nations speech on climate change. Rather, we are not running ideological politics in Nigeria. We are not in hurry for energy transition, says PTI boss. Pastor suspended for hosting YPP's Thanksgiving service. Suspected kidnappers kill businessman in Kwara. Jobs in renewable sectors to double in 2023. Labour Party candidate empowers 1,000 youths in Oyo. Water transportation, huge source of revenue not tapped. Igbo have benefited from government, says Anambra APC chairman. 12 Edo communities submerged by flood. APC loses in Federal Capital Territory as court upholds PDP candidate. 2023. IG approves training of police pilots, drones squad. 2023. Ezekwesili picks P2B over Atiku Tinubu. Independence anniversary. TUC decries Nigeria's soaring price. Tweeting from the gym, Tinubu says, I am strong. Buhari appoints NYC president as national climate change. Katsina APC Guber candidate decries lack of ideology. Labour Party candidate canvasses for youth involvement in politics. Lawan Ariwola, ex-CJN Muhammadu Okonjo-Iweala made list. Flooding, 4 persons confirmed dead in Kwara. Senate probes NUPRC over alleged illegal reallocation. 2023 offers you golden opportunity to sack APC. P2B. In first major deal, NNPCL acquires downstream assets. Osibanjo's wife missing as Aisha Buhari leads APC women. Over 2,295 teachers killed in Northeast schools attacks. At Independence, Jonathan, governors urge Nigerians. 2023 election, APC chieftains unfazed despite nullification. Army, gunmen hide under Biafra agitation to kill. Insecurity threatens conduct of 2023 election. Troops rescue Chibok girl with 4 children. Okpadukun, Nigeria must return to true federalism. Housing allowance, record of meeting showed PDP National Working Committee. Nigeria Port Authority concludes renewal of terminal concession. Buhari to honor Ariwola, Okonjo-Iweala, Abba Kyari. Bagudu clarifies call for community policing. ECOWAS condemns coup in Burkina Faso. Lagos set for Greenwashing 5.0. SDP moves to reconcile aggrieved factions. 21 gun salute, air show, cultural display highlights Iran becomes youngest Nigerian to receive CFR. Nigeria still divided at 62. Northern Khan. Nigeria, Germany partner to boost food security. Nigeria's judiciary falls short of expectations, says stakeholders. Borno holds first independence parade after 12 years.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. PDP crisis, Wike, Autumn, Ikpeazu, Ugwuanyi, others meet in Enugu. Portable water. Buhari's government develops 6,761 water schemes. Adamu. 2023 polls, issues before presidential candidates. Motorists stranded as flooded Kogi community cause gridlock. Nnamdi Kanu does not authorize Tuesday sit-at-home. Lawyer. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't authorize Tuesday sit-at-home. Lawyer. Group organized discussion on Nigeria's federalism. 2023, many qualified presidential candidates, but Tinubu is our own. Benga Daniel. Premium Times uncovers financing scheme by Nigeria terrorist. Hospital delivers mentally challenged woman of twins in Ekiti. 2023, Tinubu appoints Governor Masari Wamako as campaign senior advisors. Lassa fever. Nigeria records 6 new cases, 1 death in 1 week. El Rufai condemns lynching of headers by mob, orders investigation. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrests ex-footballer Brazil returnee for cocaine trafficking. How billion naira court judgments have failed police brutality victims. Monkeypox infections in Nigeria exceed 300. Nigeria to enforce water test policy for boreholes. Minister. State of the race. Obedience dominates as Tinubu Atiku face domestic problems. NES 2022. What Nigerian government must do to improve women's economic empowerment. Experts. Minister calls for private investment in Nigeria's water sector. 2 suspected POS robbers killed in jungle justice. Police. United Nations chief speaks on Burkina Faso coup. Lagos police investigate death of man mauled by dogs. Controversial water resources bill must be passed into law. Minister. NMPC acquires OVH Energy Limited with 380 additional filling stations. NMPC acquires OVH Energy Limited with 380 additional filling stations. 2023, Tinubu MIA as Osibanjo, wife absent from APC campaign duties. Borno celebrates first independence anniversary in 12 years. Nigerians disagree over success of Buhari's agri policy. Nigerian army honors gallant soldiers fighting Boko Haram. That's the much we can take from the Premium Times this morning.
Now, Sun newspaper, no stopping us. Obi reacts to Saturday's rallies. No stopping us. Obi reacts to Saturday's rallies. Flood sacks 12 Edo communities. No sit at home tomorrow. IPOB. Lagos police arrest 2 robbers, recover arms. Nigerian Labour Congress appeals to pro-Biafra group over interference in 2023 census. El Rufai condemns lynching of 2 headers in Kaduna. Recommit to transparency. Declare your assets. Socio-economic rights and accountability project tells Buhari. Ex-footballer Brazilian returnee arrested at Lagos airport for cocaine trafficking. NAMED demands better health insurance for Nigeria. Nigerian Academy of Medicine demands better health insurance for Nigerians. Rotary Club plans big for Lagos community. Rotary Club plans big for Lagos community. Education key to success. Relevance. XCJN tells students, Nigeria at war. No one is safe anymore. Adeboye. Nigeria at war. No one is safe anymore. Adeboye. Nigeria re-elected into International Civil Aviation Organization Council. Nigeria re-elected into International Civil Aviation Organization Council. Independence. Oba of Benin urges federal government ASUU to end strike. PCC, there's National Working Committee, issues appointment letters to members. Only one person will be Abia governor in 2023. Ikpeazu, Nigeria decides 2023. APC's unending battle against controversies. PDP group seeks National Working Committee members probe over alleged anti-party activities. Presidency: Labour Party doesn't need campaign council to win 2023 poll. Ume: Nigerians should expect surprises at poll, says NRM candidate Osape. Nigeria decides 2023. Reasons for Atiku's appointment of Saraki into campaign machinery. Nigeria decides 2023. PDP will win 2023 presidential poll. Ibrahim Atta. Wike. Four other PDP governors meet in Enugu to consider options. Cracks in APC deepen as moves against Adamu thicken. 2023. Police train pilot aircraft engineers for aerial surveillance. Enugu group visits Peter Mba campaign DG, vows to ensure victory at polls. 2023 presidency. Wike, Otom, Ugwuanyi, other governors meet in Enugu over P2B. Now Tribune, ACCI hosts 500 exhibitors, showcases 10,000 products at 17th Abuja International Trade Fair. Vote for visionary, credible leaders. Adeogun charges citizens. Fadambaka speaks on 2023 presidency, says many people are wasting time. Atiku unveils five-star recovery plan with dance moves. Artificial intelligence-driven technology to solve problems, create jobs. I am healthy, fit to serve Nigerians, Tinubu. Federal Capital Territory Administration sustains implementation of standard operating procedures. Police enforce court judgments, reinstate titles to 400 allottees. The National Directorate of Employment offers business training to beneficiaries of Enviropreneurship Development Scheme in Ekiti. Ignorance: cause of sickle cell disease spread in Nigeria. Sickle Cell Hope Alive Foundation. Nigeria re-elected as part 2 member of International Civil Aviation Organization. Federal government set to honor airport cleaner who returned $12,200 found inside toilet to others. Ọ dị mma ka anyị gụpụtara gị ozi ndị mmadụ zitere na Facebook page. Ka Facebook page anyị na-emepe ka m gụwalụ gị akwụkwọ ozi ndị mmadụ zitere na WhatsApp. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Chike Okoye from Uroji, Ogidi. Second Niger Bridge to be commissioned in December 2022. According to Sheyi Martins, he promised that the second Niger Bridge will be ready for use by December 2022 for ease movement into the southeast. It's a welcome development, but not to be avenue or strategy APC will use to campaign because they have failed Nigeria woefully, especially in the area of governance. And anybody that votes for Dalorinne Chike Dalorinne. Ejima Sinaka Mazi Christian Ufundu from Onitsha. Nigeria will be stronger after 2023 election. This is a pure naked lie because this country has been deteriorated by some incompetent leaders who cannot boast of their first school leaving certificate, talk more of secondary school certificates. You cannot give what you don't have. We are tired of continuous renewing of empty promises from our leaders. Nigeria at 62, yet insecurity, marginalization, religious discrimination, tribalism, bullies of different kinds from our secret agents and jungle justice have become the order of the day. Nigeria has gotten the title of being the second to the most terrorist countries in the world. What a shame. Ọ dị mma daalụ rinne Maazị Christian Okondo Olileanya ka dịrị Nigeria. Edozie Eze bi n'ugwu onye Osilogbuike. With the wave of political revolution in our dear country, Nigeria, it is now clearer that the youths have risen up to the occasion of bad governance and the political syndrome of manage it like that, and that of money politics, where money-backed politicians buy their way to power with a penny for a round of 4 years. Interestingly, the youths are now clamoring take take back their country into their hands. Nigeria must rise up to the occasion of recurring promises in politicking. Second Niger Bridge by right is not supposed to be used as political campaign as its completion is already long overdue. Edozie Ezebinugwu was from Osilobunke, Dalorinne. Valentine Edene, Nigeria at 62, yet nothing our predecessors represent as achievement. Nigeria at 62, but we are still feeding like babies while we work like adults. Nigeria at 62, but still accounting to our colonial masters. Does that show freedom or half freedom? Jesus Christ is the only person who has the right to close adoration ministry Enugu and other adoration ground, not humans, because anyone who thinks or be in party to close arena where children of God attempt to get liberated and process power to process their possess power to possess their possessions. Any man who closes it because of his rank is indulgence of devil manipulation. I am particularly filled with joy for reopening of Reverend Father Mbaka. Okay. For Reverend Father Mbaka add lifespan to lives of people. It shall be well with him. Daniel Tito from Awada says Nigeria is more united than before, says Hope Uzodinma. It is one of the biggest lies of the year 2022. Is it by injustice, corruptions, lopsided appointments, all the security chiefs from one particular region? Even Hope Uzodinma knows that his house, I mean Imo State, is not in peace. Someone should tell Hope to put his house in order before praising United Nigeria. Okay? Daalụ hinne. Na Facebook page, eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Nwachukwu Kennedy Chinedu. Nigeria at 62 is nothing to write home about. We are not only at war, rather we Nigerians are passing through hell. Daalụ hinne. Edu Fizi Comedy says, IPOC has said no sit at home tomorrow. Can we go about our normal businesses tomorrow? Okay. Ama m na ha na-ege ntị, ha ga-agwa gị ya bụ ajụjụ. Daalụ rinne. Daniel Tito says Nigeria is more divided before it's nothing but the truth. We noticed the division since APC offered Nigerians change, and division is part of change. Away from that, we are at war. Yes, we are at war in Nigeria. War of hardship, war of injustice, war of corruptions, war of ignorance, war of division. Ọ dị mma otu a ka o si gbatakwụrụ akwụkwọ ndị dị na SMS anyị iwu na-adị n'ọkụ maka n'oge anyị ezigbo. Ọ ga-adị echi niile mgbe anyị ka ga-anọrịkwa n'oge newspaper headlines n'ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM. Aha m bụ
Anna Martin.
Ọ dị echi niile. Ndewo.